It started innocently enough, a whispered rumor among fellow urban explorers about a forgotten subway tunnel deep beneath the city. They said it was a relic of a bygone era, sealed off from the world and untouched by time. Intrigued, I ventured into the depths one rainy afternoon, armed with nothing but a flashlight and my curiosity. As I descended into the darkness, the air grew colder, and the echo of my footsteps seemed to be swallowed by an unseen presence. It was then I noticed the graffiti on the walls, vibrant, chaotic, and unsettlingly alive. The first time I read it, the words seemed random, almost nonsensical, but the more I stared, the more they twisted into coherence, spelling out fears I had buried deep within me. Each visit brought new phrases, each more disturbing than the last. "You'll never be good enough," screamed the wall on my third visit, the words dripping like fresh blood. I was captivated and horrified, drawn back time and again despite my growing unease. The graffiti knew me, knew my secrets, and seemed to delight in revealing them. I tried to rationalize it, to convince myself it was a trick of the mind, yet the words haunted me long after I left. I even found myself avoiding mirrors, afraid of what I might see, fearing that the graffiti had somehow marked me. One evening, determined to confront whatever was lurking in that tunnel, I returned with camera, hoping to capture evidence that would unravel the mystery. As I stepped into the shadows, the air felt electric, pulsing with an unseen energy. The graffiti this time was different, not just words but images, twisted and nightmarish visions that seemed to pulse and shift. And then, scrawled in the largest letters yet, was a chilling command: leave, or become part of us. The letters seemed to writhe, urging me to flee, but my feet were rooted to the ground, paralyzed by fear and fascination. In a moment of clarity, I realized the tunnel was not abandoned but alive, feeding on fear, thriving on secrets. Panicked, I stumbled backward, desperate to escape its grasp. As I turned to run, the walls shuddered, and I heard a sound like 1,000 whispered voices merging into a scream, echoing my deepest dread, that I'd never truly leave. As I burst back into the daylight, gasping for air, I knew I'd never return to that cursed place, but the graffiti had already done its work. It had carved itself into my mind, a permanent fixture in the landscape of my nightmares.